You look at their two ages. Those are key because they have both had circuitous routes to get to this fight.
Currently ranked the IBF number 14 contender, introducing Yordenis Ugas. Please welcome the IBF number 11 contender, introducing the new Ray Robinson.
Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Gentlemen, let's do this.
Okay. We are scheduled for 12 rounds. White trunks, Yordenis Ugas trunks.
Most of the ring, we expect to see some lateral movement.
Brian Perella, whom Ugas stopped in the 4th round back in September of 2016.
And then most of the Cubans, he's seen plenty in his life.
Yeah, he spent 5 years. The farm, La Finca, the
timing of it wasn't fainting.
Cuban amateur boxing team, and
a little bit.
Then the vaunted amateur style that's been produced by the Cubans over there.
In his progression, professional.
A sabbatical from the sweet science, and all 5 wins, Paulie, coming at
he's obviously the winner of this fight right here, Robinson.
There's a jab,
and he's been able to comfortably circle his way around the ring thus far.
Yep.
Counter right hand to the, and the right hand drops the new Ray Robinson.
Robinson, eventually a guy like
most about the Ugas uppercut, which is
nice combination by Robinson, but a quick counter as the action picks up here in the final seconds.
Picked up his right ball.
Everything behind the jab.
So a great start to this important welterweight.
Great right hooker, but there's another right.
You can't see that the shot land and the feet.
4 at least. And he had a serious neck injury. We had to have surgery.
Robinson's already been dropped once in the fight.
Using the feints, you know, and Robinson's
good
not
counter
using
left hand, and there's a right to the body by Ugas. He started boxing at a young age as well, and we've seen in the past Robinson's back-to-back recorded 3 first-round knockouts.
He has landed the right hook against Ugas
at the age of 8. Robinson continues to be on that back foot and continues to get tagged by Yordenis Ugas.
A little better as Ugas has kind of stopped the assault.
He faces awkward aggressors and an awkward situation right there.
They definitely hooked legs, and that sent Robinson down. Clearly not. Yeah, they tripped up. They're having a rear.
And a total of just.
Both guys seem comfortable at this distance.
Feet.
There's that right hook out. So both of them, nice combination
so far. Yeah, well, not surprisingly, Ugas way ahead in that category.
He's not able to hold or get Ugas' respect.
But showing his power, and again, perhaps stepping on the lead. Counter right hand to the bell by Ugas. Number 3, Ugas started boxing at the lead right hand.
At this distance, looking to time each other. Come in different ways, you know, like you got the guys like Lara and Rigondeaux where they're just see that right hand landed. Now it's kind of made Ugas slow down a little bit.
He broke both of his legs. 1 of 7 game.
And there's been a lot on the counter too. I noticed he likes to get underneath. Right there's a body shot. There we go.
That right hand would land.
And you know what it is? It's the same gear. He's moving at the same speed.
And Robinson being a bit off balance for Ugas. Showing
sharp on the outside and their counter punchers.
Amateur fights. An Olympic siblings raised by a single mom and some
jabs.
This is a very interesting stylistic matchup, and we've seen, to be sure.
Yeah, it's hard on the referee there, you know.
Yeah, Delorme, when he fought Nelson Lara, he had 1 day's notice. They felt that
just stepping out of range.
And whatnot. Ugas kind of seems something in the middle. Nice shots there.
Right uppercut. Bronze medalist before defecting to the United States. You don't find boxing, boxing finds you, and Ray Robinson, another of those
different adjustments by the fighters are trying to make adjustments.
And Ugas attacking Robinson.
You start throwing feints. You know, if somebody's starting to get a timing on the counter.
Robinson was on the shoulder of Ugas.
He is using that right hook. He's trying to get it in there.
Starts out with the overhand right, which he has thrown so much in this fight, and
around like this. Catch it. You know what I mean? Get out the way. Keep it
Event center. A 12
body shots.
by Ugas. That would have made his namesake. Oh, and a nice counter right by Ugas.
The left hand also landed like right at the belt. So I think maybe Ugas thought he was reacting to the...
Ray Robinson, who hopes to extend his win streak to 14 as they both jazz namesake crowd, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Again,
Ugas really
cut misses on the inside for Robinson. Robinson
he was reacting to getting hit after the belt. But his was like right at the belt.
It's a good cross.
looking to parry the jab.
He came out using a couple of feints to start the round. Let's see if he stays with that rhythm. If that will make it
Past the midpoint of the 4th round. Again, the right hand by after Sugar Ray Robinson, but
Ugas really targeting that body.
good defense, doing a good job of deflecting these punches by Robinson, and yet Ugas sneaks that. Robinson, obviously behind that proverbial 8-ball, being knocked down in the 1st round. And again, lands the right to the
That
body.
will make it tougher for Ugas to time him with the right hand.
Ugas just missed with that. As we mentioned, when he was young, starting as an amateur,
He might want to get there.
punches by Ugas. 1st round having a point deducted after
There, he drops it a lot, and that's why the keys.
good exchange. Oh, punches after the bell.
You heard the bell.
Robinson saying he hit me first.
You got to be alive. You got to be alive. Do not sleep. He's already knocked out. He doesn't attack. He attacks in a different fashion often. And there's that another look, intriguing moment to be sure.
But right before that right hand of Ugas, Robinson's left hand.
He decided to look up who the Sugar Ray Robinson was as last round for punching after the bell.
And Ugas apparently.
Remember Robinson's team saying they were working on him. He got better on the inside.
And there's a beautiful combination by Robinson.
Robinson, somehow boxing had to find them.
Was not going to be an accountant, I don't think.
Again, another right hand that scores for Ugas as Robinson absorbing the body attack.
At this point, Robinson is probably pretty far down in this fight. He's going to have to make this a firefight.
But now he may need to use some of that spots inside the pocket, really.
And they understand. To the chest and a cover.
Robinson's corner was telling us yesterday how they worked a lot.
Just like his Ugas' best friend.
100 or so more punches than Ugas, but Ugas has been.
Final minute, another right hand. There's right hand.
He's blurred on the inside.
Oh, again, the right hand by Ugas. Short left, split the guard for Robinson, but again, Ugas continues to attack.
You know, I think he's going to need to show some of that because he's falling behind.
Yeah. Friend and even a co-manager, they have a great relationship.
As his accumulated body work, his counterattack, and his power has been the difference.
Ugas has done a terrific job down there and has been committed to the body work.
Ugas targeting the body, straight right hand that backed up. Robinson used to attack the body.
Countering, really, the uppercut from way outside that Robinson was throwing. And that right hand to the body, the best punch of that.
The bell and round number 6. And any of us wanting to become players in one of the most is active. It hasn't been that accurate, but the right hook and those body shots have landed.
And more powerful.
And a lot of them have been a lot of those jabs, though, and that really haven't landed.
Every range.
Yeah, and Ugas is landing so sharp counters on the outside, and then he works his way inside.
To attack the body with the right hand.
Yeah, matter of fact, Chapman, if he wasn't in spring training, would
To
have
the body with that right hand. And they both talked about being fighters that others don't really want to
body as well.
Maybe that's why he's so active with that check right now, too.
We've seen a concerted effort.
And he's the one that's busier. So you guy hits you with a good body shot, it reminds you to go back. It reminds you to go to the body.
They're not shy about calling out the biggest game. Ugas, of course, Henson begin to become successful in that regard.
He's always moving at the same speed. So there's no.
I've seen a lot of action in this fight.
Yeah, good.
Both want to fight Errol Spence at some point.
Oh, another right hand degree.
Well, you know, Al made mention that when I attempt at the pizzazz there. There's no change.
welterweight fights bookend a rematch of best fights.
Some really good exchanges, and Robinson has been in there
with Yordenis Ugas in the white with red trunks.
The red fight against him lost a decision. He
Right hand sends Robinson crashing to the canvas for the second time of the fight.
5, 6. You okay? You gotta show me something. You understand?
1, 2, and Ugas close the show.
Use that right hook. He's hurt.
Traffic. All Yordenis Ugas here in round 7. And Ugas, he can't fight this feeling. The biggest win of his career.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 5 seconds in round number 7. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, Yordenis